Hey guys, what's up? Devin coming to you with a new deck profile. Well, not necessarily new, but like an updated version of my Lightsworn deck profile. So, let's just get started. And hopefully my Cosmo Blazer booster box will be here tomorrow. Not totally sure on that, but it should be here by tomorrow. So, yeah. So, we got one Garroth, one Aaron. Let's see. Got triple Lila to bait out those bottomless and to get rid of those face downs. Got the double wolf. One I just don't think is enough, and three I keep getting dead draws with, so Arcus, Lightsworn Druid. Good for overlaying with a Lumina and for protecting them from being targeted. Triple Raikou. You know, if they know what you're running, then they'll assume it's a Raikou, when it might not always be. Double Lumina, you know, if you have at least one other Lightsworn in your grave, drop a Lumina, special summon, drop a Lumina, special summon, you know. DD Warrior Lady, it's kind of like a Chaos Lightsworn, so I'd say, like, this is for baiting out those stronger monsters, like if it's face down and BLS attacks it, then boom, it's gone, just like that. Cyber Dragon, for when you control no monsters and your opponent controls a lot. Lightsworn Paladin, you know, gains 300 when it attacks, so runs over a few monsters. And then of course, Honest, really essential there, for when you're about to get run over by like a BLS or something. Diablos, double Gearfried. I use the Diablos to get rid of their face downs. I can choose to send it back to the top or the bottom, and I can just keep looping that over if I want to send it back to the top, so that they'll keep drawing that, and I'll keep sending it back to the top with their deck so they won't draw anything new. Really good. And then Gearfried, two of those. I use that mainly to like overlay into like Heliopolis or Neo Galaxy Eyes. And I got triple JD. You know, obviously, because it's a Lightsworn deck. Can't run one, that's not enough. Two, still not enough, so three. Card Trooper, to mill up the stuff that you need. And now, for more on the Chaos part, I have Chaos Sorcerer, which, until I get another BLS, is what's going to be there. Dark Arm Dragon. Obviously, because I have a few darks, and I banish some to use their effects. Then there's a Gorse. Plague Spreader. I like to use it before it gets milled. Then I can use it twice. I can go into like a 5, and I can go into, I guess I could go into like 6 and then to 8 or something. Got a Krebons, another tuner, and it's good for stalling. Gen X Hybrid Man, good for when you summon like a Lumina and then bounce it back or something. Necro Guard Nut, good for stopping those attacks when you're about to lose. Gotta remember that's in the graveyard though, or else it will kinda screw you over. And then for the spells, you got triple MST. You know, obviously triple MST. I run 3 because I'd like to at least have a little more than 10 spells and traps in there. So yeah. You got one Mind Control, kind of going through the staples here. So yeah, for the rest of the staples in this deck, you got Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, and Avarice. I run Avarice just in case I mill too many JDs or any of the stuff that I really need. And then for the traps, a Draining Shield, increase my life points and then continually drain them with stuff like JD and stuff. Call the Haunted, for those times when you just really want to get something back to the field, like a Lila or something. Magic Cylinder, another staple, obviously. You know, staple, really good. Mirror Force, 1, because 2, I would run 2, but I don't want to put too many more cards in here. It's already like at 45, 46, and that's kind of pushing it for me, so yeah. And then Black Horn of Heaven, which hopefully will be turned into a staple sooner or later. Anyway, that's all for the main deck. Now to go on through the extra deck, I have 3 Synchros and then 12 Exceed monsters, and I kind of share parts of my extra deck with other decks, so some of it might look familiar. Got Magical Android. Good for boosting the life points. And I really like it. It's good monster. Good level 5 monster. Gravity Warrior. Good for when they've swarmed the field with like 6 sands or lights or with black wings or something. Windups. Light End Dragon. Good for weakening and then taking out a BLS. And then for the XD monsters, we got Gotcha Gantetsu for all those Raikos. One Zen mains for the Luminas and Druids. Leviair to get back those like Necro Gardeners and Plague Spreaders and Giant Side Birdman that I banish. Terabyte, because I have a few level 3s in here. Papillerative. Really hope that turns into a staple XDs. It's just good for when they have to go on the defensive. You can switch it and then lose 600 points, but it kind of backfires if it's a flip monster. My Stroke. So it's pretty good. My Stroke. Same as Zen Main, except it doesn't have the destroying capability. And then you can flip something face down. So like if you might not be able to run over its attack, but you can run over its defense, just flip it face down with My Stroke. Then we got Utopia, another staple XDs. Shockmaster, really good. You can just start stopping stuff all over the place. Spells, traps, monster effects. Then we got number 33, Machu Mech. I put that in here because I have the Magical Android and I have that Cyber Dragon, so that's a possibility. And Gaia Dragon, Thunder Charger for that Machu Mech, because once I use it over the units, then Gaia Dragon's good. Hereditary Sun Dragon, Overlord of Heliopolis. You know, really good for the with the JDs and the Gearfrieds. And I also, with Gaia Dragon, since I have enough level 7s, I have Diablos, Gores, and Dark Armed that I can go into it without using overlay material, or without using Machu Mech, but you know, it's a possibility anyway. And then we have Neo Galaxy Eyes, because I have a lot of level 8s. I have like 5 level 8s. So I can go both into Heretic Sun Dragon and Neo Galaxy Eyes at the same time. Sometimes I choose not to, because I can go for game without doing it. And then for my side deck, I got one Shining Angel, just in case I need to start calling out monsters faster. I got DD Crow to make sure they can't, like, you know, banish the Dark Monster, Rise to Declare it for like BLS, Chaos Sorcerer, Dark Arm Dragon, whatever. Rainbow Veil to stop those Utopias from activating. Sithonia Alliance, since I've run multiple copies of both cards in here. Double Chaos Trap Hole. Like I said, I borrowed cards from other decks, so most of this should look familiar if you've seen my other videos. And if you haven't, you should check them out. But yeah, Double Chaos Trap Hole. It's like a Solemn Warning, but good for stopping Chaos Sorcerer, BLS, Dark Arm Dragon specifically. Counter. Good for stopping those counter trap cards if they run any, like Solemn Judgment, Solemn Warning. Dragon Capture Jar. For stopping those Chaos Dragons. Those, I guess some, if they run ninjas, then that could be a possibility. And if they run Lightsworns or something. Black Horn of Heaven. Yeah, I know I run one in my main deck and I side deck the other, because it's a really, really good card and people need to start running that more. Soul Drain to stop those Dark Worlds and, yeah, Soul Drain to stop those Dark Worlds and those, what is it? It's on the tip of my tongue. Dark Worlds and Lightsworns, I think. You know, stop the wolf. Trying to think of another one. I'm really trying to. Dark Worlds and, man, I've said it in my other videos, but I can't remember right now. Yeah, I guess Dark Worlds and whatever else would activate in the graveyard, if you can think of anything. Burden of the Mighty to stop those high level monsters like BLS or Galaxy Eyes or whatever. Prohibition. For if they call out a card and you don't want it to be called out again, you can just Prohibition it. My Body is a Shield, good for stopping, like in mirror match against Lightsworns that can stop a Judgment Dragon. System Down to stop those Machinery Gadgets, and a Max C for those 6 SAMs and windups and all that stuff. So yeah, that's my deck. So, yeah, you know, thanks for watching if you're watching. And, like I said, hopefully we'll get that booster box tomorrow, and I'll do a video on that as soon as I get it. So yeah, you know, like, comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, and if I don't get that booster box tomorrow, then, well, for one, I'm going to be kind of upset because I've been waiting a while for it, but I will probably just come to you guys with another deck profile, or maybe, I don't know, collection of cards I have that I'd like to show you guys or something. I don't know. Might do a trade binder. I don't know. But, yeah, you know, like, comment, rate, subscribe, and this is Devin, signing out.